Going on, everybody? It's been a while since I came on here and gave an update, so here I am. Been a lot of craziness going out there out in the world, and I've been on the front lines of it as a bus driver. It's been interesting to see all the craziness that's going out there out in the city, and a lot of people are getting stuck in this negative mindset, this negative mentality of things are getting worse in this world. And that may be true to a certain extent. It might seem like in our physical reality things are getting worse and the world's going to shit and we're in for a fucking ride. But on the background of things, we are going through an awakening of consciousness on our planet. We're shifting into a higher dimensional reality, and these shadow aspects of our collective that have been hidden for a long time are now coming to the surface. So it may seem like the world is getting darker, it's getting worse, it's going to shit, but in reality, we need to collectively deal with our shadows, which for one thing is becoming aware of all the dark shit that's been happening in our world, that we've been imprisoned mentally, physically, in a false matrix created by these elites. They're not very elite, but they are elite at manipulating the consciousness of humanity. I believe that this information was given to them thousands of years ago by negative extraterrestrials to enslave humanity in a prison of their own mind, a prison of their own beliefs. In ancient times, Plato, if you ever heard of Plato's cave, it was basically like these prisoners that were locked in this dungeon, and all they could see was shadows on the backdrop of this dungeon, and that's all they thought the reality was. But once they got out of it, they were in disbelief. That's all they knew. And that's what we're coming into as a collective. And these people who have been in control for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years, through the Roman Empire, through the British Empire, through and now America, and all over the world. They controlled every country, Hollywood, everything. And you know what? You got to give them applause, because they've done a really good job at manipulating us and creating this false matrix prison cell that we're not even aware of that we're in. But we're coming into this higher vibrational energy that our earth is moving through, and we are going through this awakening, this ascension, and it is bringing up the veils. The veils are being lifted for us to see the darkness, and it might seem like things are getting worse, but we need to be able to deal with those shadows. We need to be able to see them. How they work on manipulating us is they need our free will, they need our consent. And so many people, which is the majority of the population for so long, have been consenting to the system. And for a long time, it was okay. We could actually afford to live, we could afford to live and things were actually kind of okay. But now things are getting so out of hand with everything that like people are just fed up with it. And we have the internet, we're able to see all of the dark shit that's been happening. For a long time they've been able to control us through media, news, governments, and the governments still have the power now, but the news has lost its power. And there's so much information for us to see out there now. People are just soaking it up, and you see it on posts now. People are just awakening to this fact. And COVID played a big part in that. That was a big thing that misfired. They took a shot and it actually woke people up. They thought it was going to be a lot more to their benefit. And what I'm seeing now is whatever they try, it's going to backfire on them. Now they're trying to create a new war and all this stuff, and things had to go the way they did to where we are now. Let's say with the Biden administration and how bad things got with that, and now how bad it's getting with Trump and the Republicans, and eventually people are going to see that like, oh my God, both of these systems are they're both controlled by these satanic pedophiles, and it's holy shit, a bumblebee. Oh man. Things had to be the way they were for us to get where we're going. Things need to play out a certain way for more people to awaken, for more people to be able to graduate to this new energy, this new frequency. And it's something that we embody within ourselves by going within. It's really beautiful out here. So my message for you here now is, don't get caught up in the doom and gloom. There is a plan, and it's written out in the fabric of the universe. And those of us who are here to do the work, you know who you are. We're here to be the front runners of this, to be leaders, to show people what they can do, show them their own power through becoming more loving, through becoming more conscious of ourselves, through becoming more efficient in our creativity. And things might get worse before they get better. But I've seen things in my life that other people might not believe. I've seen things out of this world. And I just have this inner knowing that we're headed on this positive timeline as a collective, as a human race. And nothing can stop that. They can try all they want with these false flag events, all the craziness, but it's going to fall apart on them, because in the end, good wins over evil. It is part of the hero's journey archetype, which is in every Hollywood film, every book. And I'm not even worried. I haven't been worried about things going out in the world, because I just have this inner knowing, and my connection with God or the universe or whatever you want to call it is just, I have no fear left in me. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. So why worry about it? What we need to work on is being the best we can be in our life. What is it to us that things that are going on in the world that we can't change and we worry about it? We need to be focused on creating heaven on earth in our life, and what we can influence, how we can positively influence the world, even by raising our own vibration, becoming more still, becoming more loving, more present. But that's all I got to say. I love you guys. Peace.